that this is where the answer lies, in their hearts, where love resides. Dear friends, with all of my heart, I believe in you. I believe that each of us can make a difference in this world. What do we need is to start and smash and destroy the mental and physical barriers. Have hope, have faith, but take action. And that in our life we have priorities. And the priority is the future. And the future is our children. And we must have leaders who are risk takers and challenging, with eyes focused on their nations, on the unemployed, on the uninsured, on the deprived, not an eye on the next election. Let us together, each of us, to take the responsibility and to feel connected and to start to do what can you do. At that moment, you will get the happiness that we lost. And the world, believe me, I see the hope, because I feel the hope, and we are not allowed to lose hope, because hope is life. And our children, as I said, they are the future, and they are the hope, and they are the priority. God bless you, and thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes.
I'm very moved by what you said, so thank you so much for coming. Just a quick question. You said you started a foundation for daughters. What is the foundation doing? Tell us.
We were lucky to have it as a registered Canadian charity. It will be for the girls in the Middle East. We will start the first project this June to give 35 newly graduate females from 6 countries: Egypt, Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, Palestine, and Israel. Awards. This is the first. And the next coming September, we will have 20 female teachers to come to Canada to get a bachelor in education. To go, we need girls or educators, critical thinking, curriculum development. It's not education, it's the quality of education, to be leaders in education. The female teacher or any teacher, when he teaches or she teaches, she impacts hundreds of children. So we started aiming one day to have a college or university in Gaza Strip for girls and women. Yes?
Do women have a voice in the policies of the educational system now?
I think everything is relative. They have. But what role? I can say to you, we are in the States. Whom do you think represents most of the healthcare providers? Men or women? Whom? Women, 80%. But who decides? So everything is relative. And that's what did I say. It's women's role, not women's status or rights. How many members of the Congress are women? Senates, presidents of universities, Harvard, you are lucky. But what about others? That's what is needed. There is a role, but maybe it is not sufficient. Yes?
How many doctors are in Gaza now? What kind of medical care provided for the residents in Gaza?
For the people who want to know about Gaza Strip, it's a strip. It's 25 miles long, maybe 5 to 8 miles wide, 360 square kilometer. Living there 1.5 million. 50% of them are children below the age of 15. Children, 20% are women in their reproductive age. So most of them are women and the children. There is doctors, but it is not. When some people they think of a human being, we need to give them food. The people are hungry, but hungry for freedom. Freedom of movement. I don't want the food and to live in a palace. I want my freedom and to be homeless. Give me my life. Give me my independence as others. That's what is needed. Because to be independent and to take care of myself, to help myself, and I can assure you, Palestinians, they have the potential to help themselves and to take responsibility, but give them the chance. They helped others. They helped in building other countries, and they can build their country.
So, what is men's role?
Is complementary to the woman's role. Side by side, we are not, as I said, the woman's role is not going to be alone without the men's support. We are supporting each other and to work together. That's what do we want, and also for the men to understand that women are not a threat to them. Women are helping and giving hand to all. As our children, who raises them? The mother and the father. So we need for one goal to work together and to understand that and to be educated and to get rid of this ego or this fear that we are threatening each other. Yes?
Yeah, hi. I really feel bad about your loss. I'm going to ask this question, and you're probably not going to like it, but I ask when this Israeli tank person shot your house,
Yes.
why do you think that happened? In other words, was there any... You don't think he did it, was just done on purpose? And was there anything going on where, like next door, was there a reason why they shot your house?
It's good that you asked this question.
Was there missiles coming from next door? I mean,
You think that, and you are willing to open your eyes, mind, and heart to understand the truth. Are you willing to understand the truth? Great. I didn't want to speak about it. First of all, I said it, and I am sure about every word I say. There was no reason to be killed, and there was nothing there. And you must, and each of us, don't take anything from anyone for granted. Think of it. You are right, you have to ask. Why? There may be. I agree with you. And for any story, there is one scenario. Today, now, I came here, I gave a speech, and I left. Can I say, at the same time, I was in another place? I can't say that. I came here to Harvard bookstore at 7 o'clock from 7 to 8. Full stop. If I said at 7 o'clock from 7 to 8, one day I said I was at Harvard bookstore. Then I said I was in Huntington. I was the other time I was in Fenway. What are you going to say about me? Please say it. Lying. I will tell you. After they shelled the house, and I know who shelled, they started, I know the Israelis shelled, the Israelis, they said, started to justify. There were snipers at the roof of my house. My daughters and my house is for me and my brothers. I am living in the second floor. And if the roof is the fifth floor, you have the technology to see the snipers. So hit them, kill them. And if you misled them, the first shell and the first hit, why two hits and the same room? It's one room. And it's enough. The second day, it didn't work. The second day they said there were militants inside the room. I said, yes, those girls were armed with love, with hope, with the plans. It didn't work. The third day, they said there were firing from the surrounding. So please tell us the truth, and the most painful, which is immoral and unethical, and I think you must stand up for that, to say to them, you are lying. Take responsibility about what are you doing. That they took shrapnels from my niece's wound and they examined it, and to say it's from Hamas rockets. It's shame to lie. It took 1 month to investigate what happened, and after 1 month to admit that we shelled the house, the Israelis. Took 1 month. After 1 month, they said it. We shelled it. They were planning to confuse the people, to make them suspicious, as you thought. Maybe here and there, but the truth is like the sun. How long can you hide it? One day the sun will come. After 1 month, it appeared and came. And you must not believe. I think the courage is to take responsibility from the first minute and to say we did it. It doesn't mind for me what did you say, if it is by mistake or intentionally. The impact is the same. My daughters are killed.
Was there punishment
For whom?
whoever shot that? Whoever
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? No? So good. It's shame, I can say to you.
I don't think.
No one apologized. They used to come to the hospital, the Israeli officials, to come to the hospital to visit the Israeli soldiers who were injured. And I am few meters from them. And they know me. They know the Palestinian doctor. And my daughter, my niece, my brother, and no one. Just to walk a few meters and to say, we apologize, Izzeldin. And within 2 years, I tried to ask for apology responsibility. And in December, I received an email from my lawyer trying peacefully with ministers, with Knesset members, with the friends, to speak to them. Let us peacefully to apologize, responsibility and compensation will go for the foundation for girls and women. Thanks God, I don't need. But in December to receive an email that those lovely girls are collateral damage. Collateral damage, it's shame. They're a human being. You must stand for that and to go to defend those girls' rights. And that's why 16th, even after, for Palestinians, there is a statute of limitations. After 2 years, forget the beloved ones. You have no right to ask. That's what is happening, and that's the injustice. What do you think?
I actually wonder about our own soldiers who might be doing the same type of thing. And I think that happens even to our soldiers.
I am speaking about this case. What do you think if we want order in this world? If we want justice in this world?
There has to be, we have to own up to truth.
I think
They should.
we should not think it twice. The answer, immediate yes. We don't want to justify and to play with that with words. That's what is needed from each of us. To be honest with himself. To have the courage, even if I made a mistake, to come to say to anyone, I made a mistake. I apologize for that. I will be valued highly in others' eyes and in myself. That's what is needed, without playing games with words, maybe here, there. Medicine, I learned it. The patient, he has to know. And I tell the patient he needs a treatment. We can't say maybe here and there, treatment yes or no, right or wrong. That's what is needed in this world. Yes.
Speaking of accountability, could you make a comment about the press, the media, in that region as well as internationally, in terms of maybe accounting for what's going on, or not?
The media, I can say, the media plays a dirty role. And at that time, most of the time, each of us sees by one eye, according to what do we want to see. The Palestinians, they see their side. The Israelis, they see their side by one eye, uniocular. And it's our time to see by two eyes, and that the coin has two sides. And even the media, as you said, you have the talent to think if it goes with logic or not. Think of it. It's not holy. It's not Torah or Bible or Quran. Some people who are thinking as we think. So think of it, and if it goes with logic or not. That's what is needed also from our side. I am not taking it and that's all. And each of us in life, we have our interest. And the media, most of the time, they are looking not for the good stories, for the bad stories.